So it's the early morning and my voice is all kind of crackly and messed up and I can't really control it. You know, like, normally I would just kind of like hum to myself or sing to myself for a couple minutes and then I would have full control. But if I just go film a video now, then I'll just get to something where like my voice will crack or something like that. And like I have to cough up junk because it's that time of year. So this is a good time for me to explain and show to you guys how I got the last mile in the change of my voice, or whatever that term is. So, I have a function generator. This makes a sound. And you can do this with a phone. You can just like a sine wave generator or whatever. And I have it hooked up to a speaker from like an old television. So what I do is, well, I find that one thing that you need to work on for your voice is you need to increase the pitch that you can do. And if you just hum or sing to yourself, it's hard to get very far. But if you try to match the frequency of a cough and drunk up again. If you try to match the frequency of something else, you can actually follow it further and get more exercise out of it. Okay, so there's this website that lets you generate tones. It's like, or you just look up like tone generator on the internet, and you might want to go with a sine wave, but I'm going with a square wave because it's easier to hear. So I'm going to set this to 450 hertz. Now I'll set this one to around that, and you should be able to hear when the two frequencies go together. So basically, whenever you have the two frequencies synced up, the volume increases because they're both going up at the same time. But whenever they get out of sync, then one's going up, one's going down. And actually that's similar to how soundproof headphones work, because they have a microphone on the outside and they just process it faster. So whenever sound waves hit, the speaker goes the opposite way and it cancels it out so you don't hear the noise, I think. And so basically what you're doing is you should start off with a frequency you know you can do. I just realized, I think my frequency's off because this is showing 450 and this is at 500, so I might want to calibrate this machine. Doesn't matter for this though. So you try to match the frequency, and whenever you match, you'll notice that like that whoa 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 sound, the actually I think it's called a wow sound, that harmonics, it stops going up and down and just stays constant. That's whenever you're synced up, and it's actually kind of fun. So get that. I'll go like that whenever I feel like it's synced up. And then what I do is I take this and I go forward and back and whatnot. I find that go up in pitch and follow it, then go back down, then go up and try to go even higher, then go back down, and then try to go higher. And then whenever you kind of reach a wall, do that for a couple more minutes, a couple seconds or minutes, and then kind of just like go down, do a little bit lower, and then just stop. And your voice is going to be kind of messed up for a little bit, but after like 20 minutes, after your voice kind of like comes back to normal, you'll have a much higher range, so that helps out a lot. Gets a little harder to keep track of it later on. Because like the difference between each frequency, say at 100 hertz, is 1/100th of a second. But at 600 hertz, you have to be down to like 1/600th of a second, because like it's getting more. Imagine like it's gears on the teeth on gears. If it's just like 4 teeth, it's easy to get them kind of lined up. But if it's like 1,000 teeth, well then you're going to get them misaligned more easily, and so you have to be more exact. If that makes sense. I think it's as high as I can go there. And my voice is getting really crackly. That means it's working. Going back down to like, well, I think I'm like 50 hertz off. So 600 would be like 550 hertz. Actually, sine wave might work better. Not really. Can't find that one. I can't find it. My voice is getting too crackly now. See, that's like, you know, like it's like whenever you exercise, you get sore. Well, with this, you start crackling in like 10 or 15 minutes. Your voice will have a widened range. Let's see if we can go down and find that frequency again, because I lost it somewhere. See, like at a certain point, it's hard to find it. That's usually where I am there. Like now my voice is gonna crack and go out of phase and whatnot, or out of phase, you know, like like that. And that's just like I've kind of gone a bit hoarse actually, and so now wait maybe 20 minutes or so and I'll be able to easily control my voice for my my YouTube videos. So now I can go outside and finish filming the video I was gonna film today. Yeah. See, my problem is I just don't speak, and so like I could go an entire week without saying anything, and so I just don't use my voice, and so whenever I have to film a video, then I can practice a little bit. And now normally I practice by like singing, but I find that the function generator helps whenever I really need to do it quick and whatnot. By the way, I wasn't expecting this video to be such a big thing. So a couple weeks ago, I tore apart this old chainsaw, and that first video's got me over $200. It's making like 15 bucks a day. I can't believe it. So of course, I mean, and then the other videos, like the full starter repair video, that's maybe about 25 bucks. And then the pulling the flywheel video, maybe like 25 bucks. So it's like fucking every other project's off the table. Got to do this now because I'm making me the money. Oh my god. So last night I got this magneto on, and I'm gonna see if I can get this thing running. But yeah, that's so excited. That's kind of why I haven't been spending much time on this channel with the personal bits series and whatnot, because, well, this is making me a ton of money and giving me a ton of views all of a sudden. So I'm gonna continue this and try to get these stupid parts back together. I feel like my voice is, oh no, it's kind of cracking. Yeah. It's getting there though. I mean, my voice is kind of okay. I'm getting happier with it. So I feel like my voice is pretty much good enough for the day, you know, like pretty much good enough for filming. Although there's going to be a big increase throughout the day. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. But yeah, that's my process for like calibrating my voice. Let's do that. Let's call it that. Calibrating my voice. And I hope that you guys can use the same method, which you can just do with your phone. Like you can find the website, put up the thing. It's just, I like that other thing because you have the big dial, and you know, like with a touchscreen you have to do it, and it's really tedious. But when you have a big dial, it feels really cool, and you're like, oh, wee, you know. Anyway, well, I'll let you guys go, and I'll continue on this for my main channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!